Hello Profit Trailer Pundits, Fugazi here. I've got another video for you on Profit Trailer, and this one will be on what's a pretty hot topic at the moment, is BNB fees and dust. What happens with those two if you don't set it up right. Alright, let's just have a look at my dashboard here, my monitoring page. You'll see my USDT bot is not doing so well. So I'm still heavily bagged out with that LTC bag, and obviously the market's not exactly crash hot at the moment. So we've got a lot of red and a lot of negative, big minus percentages. But that's what happens in these sort of market situations. Let's go over to Binance one, which is doing a bit better. It did pretty well in the last 2-3 days. The last 12 or so hours hasn't done much, as you can see. But, yeah, getting tidy profits, so nearly still over 3%, I think that is, a day, which is not bad. Oh, it's excellent actually. What I want to show you here is on Binance in particular. We're not going to talk about Bittrex dust because it's not really a problem, but Binance dust, you can see a lot of you may have this problem where you've got massive amounts of dust, and although it looks like it's made a massive profit, its current value is still below the minimum trade value, so you can't actually sell it. It's just sitting there as dormant. But I've got a way to fix that. Well, actually I haven't got a way to fix what you currently have, but I've got a way to stop you getting any more dust in the future. Absolutely eliminating it altogether. Well, not altogether, there's still some catches when you sell some and it doesn't sell at all. You're going to end up with dust every now and then, but this way you should eliminate most of your dust. Let's just have a look at the fee structure on Binance, so you don't think I'm lying. Okay, so your fee for trading is, I think it's one of the lowest in the business, 0.1% trading fee. But if you use BNB for your fees, it's 50% less, so it's actually 0.05% trading fee. That's per trade, so that's buy and a sell. So 0.01% for a buy, 0.01% for a sell. Same here, 0.05% for a buy, and same for a sell. Alright, so this fee is paid out of the coin that you are buying. So if for example, I'm using my ETH bot and I am buying, let's go to my possible buy log, and I'm about to buy, I don't know, nebulous, whatever. Let's just say Neo. Actually, that's a bad example too. ICX. Let's say I'm buying ICX, and say I buy 2 coins of ICX. It's going to take the 0.1% out of the ICX that I buy. And I'm going to show you on my spreadsheet. Another honky tonk spreadsheet here. Exactly how that works. So let's just chuck your coins. This is a coin you're buying. It doesn't matter what coin. Just take it as it is. So we're buying 2 coins. The fee taken out of that coin is 0.002. So you're left with the remaining 1.998 of that coin. Same again, if you buy 10 of the coin, it's 0.01, the fee is 0.01 they take out as soon as you buy it, and you're left with 9.99 of that coin. Same, like so on, so on, so on, so on. I'm just going to bring up a little screen cap I had, which I've posted in a few Discords, but it's better than me just making it up as I go. So we'll see here. So Binance only sells most coins as integers. For those of you who don't know what integer it is, it's a whole number, so a 2. It's not no decimals or anything, it's a whole number, which I've explained there. So when your bot buys 2 coins, as we have done up here, the fee is 0.002, leaving you with 1.998 coins. When it comes time to sell, Binance can only sell, again, whole coins or integers. So it can only actually sell 1 of those coins, leaving you with 0.998, which is then dust. So every single trade now, not every coin is bought in integers. I think some higher value coins like your Neos and your ETH and Dash and stuff like that, they will buy integers of coins and BTC and stuff like that. But all your lower price coins, it buys integers. I don't know exactly which coins are which, just take it as it is. So again, here you'd be left with 0.99 of a coin, 0.975. You see, goes on, goes on. You're always going to be left with coins which are going to be dust. So it's going to fill up that dust log. Alright, so how do we eliminate this? We enable BNB fees and we disable trading with BNB. So we'll cover some of that. So BNB fees, obviously reduce it by 50%, so we're now paying only 0.05%. And instead of paying out of the coin we're buying, so we're not paying 0.002 out of that coin now, it's getting paid with BNB. Now this calculation I can't just figure it out on the spot because it's different for every coin. But I've got a little formula that I've worked out here, which it's quite convoluted, but it works. So you buy your coin, say 2, you've got to work out your total cost of the trade in your base pair. So if you bought it with ETH or BTC or USDT, whatever, you find out the total cost of that trade. Then you've got to find out the price, the BNB price against that pair. So if you're an ETH bot like I am, I would have to find out what the BNB price is against ETH at the time of that trade. Plug that figure in there. So divide that one by that one. And then we times it by the 0.05%, which is what the fee is. And that will equal your BNB fee. Now you don't have to calculate this because it's all in your order log, trade history log in Binance. It'll tell you exactly what the BNB fee is. Just take my word for it, it's very small. And 1 BNB for us small traders like me who only trade minimal or low amounts, 1 BNB lasts a whole lot of time. Alright, so once that trade's gone through and you've paid with BNB, what are you remaining with? You've still got your whole 2 coins. So when it comes time to sell, bang, it sells a whole lot. It sells a whole 2 coins. The whole 10, ooh, what happened there? 10 coins. 25. You're not getting any left over. You're not getting any of this left over. You're going to have no dust. The only time you are going to get dust out of this is when the bot can only partially sell. So every now and then the bot can't fully fill a sell order and you'll be left over with some. Sometimes that may go into dust, sometimes not. You know, who knows? That's something that sort of can't be avoided. And again, on the sell side, once it sells, so say we're selling this coin back into ETH, which would be what happening on my bot, on my occasion. It would take another 0.05% for the sell out of my BNB. So it would use BNB again. So I wouldn't take it out of ETH, it would take it out of BNBs again. Alright, I think hopefully you got the hang of that. We'll close that down. Now I'm going to show you the steps to both enable BNB trading, BNB fee trading, BNB fees. I'll show you how to buy BNB if you don't know how. It's pretty simple, but let me show you how. And I'll show you how to disable it in the bot. So we go over to your account page. You log in, you go to your little account. And right here, use BNB to trade to pay for fees, 50% discount. Just turn that on. It should be on by default. All new accounts, I believe, have it on. Mine did. You actually have to turn it off manually. So by default, should be on. From here, you want to go to your exchange. I'll just go to advanced. Excuse me. And we want to go to choose our market. No, it's a bit slow. Binance has been a bit of a bugger the last couple of days. Now you want to choose your market. I'm in ETH, so I'm going to choose ETH and I'm going to search for BNB. Alright, we come down here. We don't really care about what it costs because we need it for the fees anyway, so we're going to pay that, aren't we? I mean, sure, you can buy it down here and save a few cents here and there, but who cares? Okay, you want to go to this market tab. Well, I go to this market tab, so it's instant buy. It buys it at the market price. Limit orders, you essentially specify a price, and if it gets to that price, you'll buy. Otherwise, you may be waiting. You may miss out. So just go to market, and you want to buy BNB. So if you're just starting off, maybe just buy 1 BNB, and press buy, and bang, it goes straight through. Done. It's almost instantaneous. And that's it, you've got BNB on your account. And it will start using fees because you've enabled that in the options before. Alright, now we want to go over to our bot and our config and go to our pairs and chuck this little line in. BNB ETH or your base pair, whatever you use it, maybe BTC or USDT, but BNB ETH underscore trading underscore enabled equals false. I don't know how there's no spaces there. Doesn't need them, but it looks nicer. Yeah, so BNB enabled equals false. That will stop the bot from selling that BNB. Because some of you may have noticed BNB is going up in price a lot, and you know, some people might see a 300-400% increase in their price, but it is still more cost effective to use BNB for trading. Okay, from there you'll notice it in your pairs log under watch mode because we've disabled trading, and this will tell you how much BNB. So I leave it in the pairs log so I know exactly how much BNB I've always got, so I can monitor it and know if I need to go and buy some more. The reason it's 0 because it keeps losing the calculation. I'm not sure why. I've reset it a few times, but it keeps losing it. But I don't care what cost it. I don't care what price it does. I don't care what profit it is. I just want to know how much I've got. Now, if that annoys you and you don't want to see it, there's another step you can do. Go back to your pairs and a new line. Type in all underscore hidden underscore pairs equals BNB ETH. Save that and go back to your pairs log and wait a few updates and it should disappear. It might take a few, and voila, it disappeared. It's gone. So it doesn't count towards a pair anymore. It's just PT is pretty much not even looking at it. I'm just gonna take that back out because instead of deleting, you just put a hash in front of it, and that means it ignores it. So that'll pop back in later. Anyhow, I think we've covered the basics of BNB fees and how they work and why you should use them and the advantages, so you don't end up with a dust log like this. The reason I've got this dust log is because when the profit trailer first came out for Binance, they hadn't BNB trading wasn't BNB fees was not enabled yet because they were still figuring that out. So naturally, we ended up with a lot of dust. There's quite a bit of value in there. I think it's close to 5% of my balance, but you know, whatever. They may eventually get picked up as the bot buys more. Say Raiden, if the bot buys more, it could sell it later. You know, if it buys more of this coin, it'll sell it later. You never know. Alright, if you still haven't bought Profit Trailer and you're thinking about it, I've got an affiliate link down in the description there. I'd appreciate if you use it, but it's no skin off my back if you don't. Some exciting news for me, I got given a Profit Trailer Feeder affiliate link as well. If you don't know what Profit Trailer Feeder is, have a look on YouTube, but basically it's an add-on to Profit Trailer Feeder. It does cost, but it's an add-on that every few minutes or so, at a time you set yourself, it goes through and basically rewrites your pairs file in huge depth based on current market conditions. So it could be a really powerful tool if you use it correctly. Obviously it takes a bit of understanding of Profit Trailer first before you should use it, but yeah, if you want to buy that, don't forget about my other little referral links down there for Binance and Coinbase and a few other exchanges and all sort of stuff. I'd appreciate if you use them just to help me build this channel a bit more. Also, I'd like to say I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not take financial advice off me. Do your own research and all that. If you like this video, click the like button. If you disliked it, sure, click that button too. Otherwise, hit subscribe so you can see more content come from me. Chuck a comment down in the comment section if you want to see something different from me or you got suggestions for me to do. I'm always happy to take suggestions. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, guys.